Listen to me. Once you realize who you are, you stop operating in desperation.
Hi, I'm Sydney Mitchell, and I'm here with Cody Brown. If you haven't known, he has recently committed himself to the University of Miami.
Yes, sir.
So, Cody, Coach Diaz, right?
Right.
Describe your relationship with him and what aspects that he carried that make you interested in going to Miami.
I've known Coach Diaz for a really, really long time. So it was even before I committed to Tennessee, me and Coach Diaz were really close. Like, we'd be on FaceTime calls. He'd be at his house and he'd be like, "Yo, what's up, Cody? Just want to check, see how you doing." He'd flip the camera and his house has an ocean front. Like, it's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Miami
Yeah.
is different.
But not only that, like, Coach Diaz is just like a really down to earth guy. Like, he's always gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, he's always gonna be as honest and as straightforward as possible. And like, I respect that because not every coach in college football is gonna be like that. So that's what I really respect about him. And I really like Coach Diaz. He's a really cool, down to earth guy.
So you knew him before you even committed
Right.
to Miami?
Oh yeah, because I almost went to Miami before Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
But the only thing I was looking at was distance.
Yeah.
So just because it was far, so I was like, I don't know. That's the only reason I counted them out. So I went to Tennessee. But now the second time around, it's like distance doesn't even matter at this point. So, yeah.
Okay. Have you met any of the players at Miami yet? Have you been down there?
I haven't been able to because COVID it ruined everything. I haven't even taken any official visits. So usually, like, if it was regular, not COVID, I'd probably have been to Miami like 10 times by now and went on my official. But because of the COVID regulations and all that, we can't go on any visits. So I actually haven't met any Miami players.
Okay. You do know one of them.
Yeah, I know Jake. Yeah,
Okay.
I know Jake because he played at Grayson. He was a quarterback. And so I was on the phone with him a lot before I committed. And I was just like, give me the breakdown, tell me honestly from a player's perspective, like what it's like. And he told me, and I was like, it's no reason to not go here. So.
Okay, so you're about to enter a whole new football family.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you played for Parkview?
Oh man, so I've been playing with Parkview since 3rd grade.
So how does it feel knowing that? Obviously, they're going to still have a place in your heart. So
right.
How does it feel knowing you're going to enter a completely new school program, football program, new coach, teammates?
Well, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't nervous because, I am like, I'm not really nervous, but, of course, I'm nervous. It's going to be a whole new world, a whole different setting.
You're going to be the little one.
I'm going to be playing with grown men. I know.
Yeah.
I'm going back to being a lame freshman and everything. But I'm nervous, but I'm really mostly excited. Because new faces, new people, new coaches,
new environment,
right? New programs. So it's another time around. I can prove to them who I am. Make a name for myself. So I'm really excited about that.
Okay. So you said you don't really care about distance now, because at this point it is what it is.
Right.
And how about? Because I know your family; they're very supportive of you in all your extracurriculars.
Mm-hmm.
So Tennessee was obviously closer.
Right.
Will distance be a problem for them? Do you think they'll be able to make every game, or they'll make it work? Because I know Miami's far.
Right, it's really far. So at first, so it was my mom was really the one I was like, I don't know if I want you going that far. But everyone else in my family was like, distance does not matter at this point. You need to make this decision that's best for you. Mm-hmm. And then my mom finally came around, and we realized like it's only an hour and like 30-minute flight.
Okay.
And so it's a really fast. Yeah, but the drive on the other hand is
like 9 hours.
Nah, try 12. Try 12.
Whoa.
Try 12.
I thought it was 9.
Nah, it's at least 11 and some change.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You are at the tip.
Very bottom of Florida. Yeah, but when it came down to it, it's only an hour and a half flight, and it's a decision for the rest of my life. So I feel like a car ride shouldn't be the determining factor for that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but they're still gonna be at all my games. They're gonna book the flights like way in advance, so they're gonna be at all the games.
Not surprised. I know you're excited about going to Rocky Top.
Mm-hmm.
However, complications.
Right.
Just summarize why you left.
Okay, so to summarize why I left, so the entire coaching staff that recruited me, every single one of them was either fired or I guess let go or because of the recruiting violations, and that's me going to a school that I have no idea like what the offense is, like what anything is at that school, because it's a completely different coaching staff. Like, they didn't recruit me at all. I didn't know any of the coaches, and I didn't want to make like that's. I didn't like the uncertainty that's up there, and because of the recruiting violations, like this coming football season, Tennessee's probably not gonna be able to play in any bowl games, because that's gonna be their, like, I guess you could say, punishment for the recruiting violations. So it's just a lot of uncertainty up there, and like the coaches never really reached out to me. Like when the coaching changes happened, I was like in the dark. I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea what was going on.
And you don't want that.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like this is a huge decision for the rest of my life. So I just decided to so I put in a release request for my letter of intent, and they let me out. So
that's good.
I could reevaluate my decisions and, you know, really look back and make the best decision.
You know, everything happens for a reason.
Definitely.
Because I feel like this Miami will be good for you.
Right, I do too. I really do too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the main factor that sold you to Miami? Because it sounds like you just already had your decision.
Right.
You wanted to go there in the first place.
Right.
So what was the main factor?
The main factor. So other than the fact that I really, really connected with the coaches, and the coaches loved me, and they had been recruiting me since I was like 16 years old. But I know I can succeed in that offense. Like the running backs is there. They're really good running backs, but they're smaller. They don't have any big backs like me. And I know I could go there and make an impact early, and, you know, get to the draft in 3 years. You know, that's the goal.
Okay. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming out.
Of course.
Good luck.
Thank you for having me today.
Of course.